Hey, what's going on everyone? Michael Thompson here. So on this video, I'm going to talk about time, okay? I hear so many people say, you know what? I know that LinkedIn is great. I just don't have enough time to make it work. I don't have enough time to incorporate LinkedIn into my lead gen efforts, for my coaching, consulting, or service-based business. And that is nonsense. And the reason that is nonsense is because LinkedIn is actually the best way to get clients in the shortest amount of time. But that's only true, okay, if you set up your LinkedIn like I have been showing you how to do, okay? We are going to set up our LinkedIn like a client attraction funnel. It looks like this, okay? And what that means, okay, is that we are setting up a journey. We are setting our LinkedIn, we're turning our LinkedIn into a sales process that really maps out where our prospects are going to go from the time they enter our LinkedIn funnel, from moving all the way through it into the time they kind of come out the bottom as a pre-warmed up, ready to go lead that we can then talk to on the phone or however it is that we close them. Okay. Now I did not invent this idea of a LinkedIn funnel, but I did perfect it. And when we treat our LinkedIn like a funnel, it does not take very much time. Yes, you have to set it up one time, but once you've set it up, what you've done is you've really created the ecosystem for your client attraction to just work. Once you've set it up, all you have to do to really get nonstop leads every single week, every single month into your coaching or consulting business is just continue to bring people into your LinkedIn, to continue to send out targeted connection requests to the people that you should be doing business with. So as the example I use, if your dream clients are personal injury lawyers, you want to make sure that you are continually sending out connection requests to personal injury lawyers. Very, very simple, because as soon as you send out a connection request, you're basically opening the door for them to come enter your funnel and go through the process or the funnel that you have created for them. Okay, so when you send out a connection request to someone, what is going to happen is they are going to, they're going to see it in their LinkedIn. They're going to check out your profile. They're going to read the copywriting. They're going to read the messaging that you've put on your profile. They might, they're going to get your messaging sequences that I show you how to set up. They are going to, drift towards potentially, consume your one piece of authority building content. They are just going to move into it. And, some of them will get really deep and some of them will fall off, but that's okay. All you really need to do though, to keep this going is to keep adding people, and they will sort of work the process on their own. And that is why it does not take very much time. All you have to do is simply send out, connection requests every single day, and the rest really just takes care of itself because it is an ecosystem. Now, when it comes to the issue of time, I often get the question, should I use automation tools on LinkedIn? There really is a great debate over whether you should use automation tools on LinkedIn. And, many people are against automation. And the truth is that actually, I agree with many, if not most of those arguments against using automation. But the reality is that most people are using automation on LinkedIn the wrong way, and it is really hurting their business, okay? But I do use automation. I use automation to, scale out the outbound connection requests and also to scale out my outbound messaging, okay? But I do it the right way. I do it in a way that is authentic. I do it in a way that is not robotic, not spammy, and I do it in a way so that the people that are receiving my messages actually have no idea that I'm using automation. And that's the way you should be using it. If the person you're interacting with, your prospect, knows that you're using an automation tool, it's over, okay? So yes, you can save an incredible amount of time by using automation as long as you use it the right way. But you do not need to use automation. Everything that I teach in my program, everything that I teach about building out a client attraction funnel on LinkedIn using the proper messaging, it doesn't matter. It works whether you use automation or don't. So you actually do not need to use automation, but it does save time. Now, whether you use it or you don't, I've created this system so that it doesn't take very much time, okay? But, especially if you're starting out, I would recommend you try it and see how it goes. And, if you like it, keep using it because it can be incredibly, incredibly effective. And in my program, I do show you how to use automation, the right way to get great results and to really scale up the acquisition of clients for your coaching or consulting business on LinkedIn. Okay, so how long do I spend on LinkedIn every day? The answer is 0 to 30 minutes. I never spend more than 30 minutes working on my client acquisition for my businesses a day. Okay, because like, let's be honest, we have better things to do in our business, in our life, than spend time on LinkedIn. So I've narrowed it down to really a checklist of the things I need to do every single day from the time I log in to the time I log out to make sure I get maximum effectiveness from it. Okay, and I also share that checklist with you guys in my course as well. So the reality is, the overarching conclusion from this video is that getting results on LinkedIn does not take very much time, as long as you set up your LinkedIn as a client attraction funnel, and then add on a few tactics on top of that can really scale your results. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one.